Sorry guys, had somebody come up to the door and they asked me a question. We're getting some bad weather in the night. She's asking me to pre-salt the driveway and stuff. Well, let me see if I can find my needle. What I'll do is I'll poke this through the blue. Hopefully. Tell you what. Let me use my little drill thing here. Then I'll heat up the needle and let that build up. Ain't no big deal. It should cut through here in a few seconds. Other than that, I'm hoping you all have been having an awesome New Year's and haven't gotten any trouble and kept it between the ditches, which is a good thing. Come on, get through there. Uh-oh. Maybe I didn't line up my hole. Sucks. But anyway, you get the idea. I'll straighten that out later. You want to line up the washer hole to the outside here. And tap yourself a hole through the plastic. And hopefully you can find a drill bit or a needle same size as your cap here. I forget where mine went. I stick it through there and heat up the other end. I draw it through a couple of times. And the other one turned out real pretty like. See if it'll zoom in for you. I mean, that's what it looks like. Each time it comes out of my jar thinner. I mean, I'll take a brush to it and wipe it down. And, it turns out real nice and shiny. Compared to the old cardboard, which can get pretty ugly once you clean it a few times. I mean, look at that. That was on the verge. And this thing's brand new. I've used it twice maybe. And that cardboard, you know how that can go. Just nasty. So there's my hint for today. And hopefully I can come up with some more later on this year. And y'all have a good holiday. And I know I'm off today, and there's many others off. So if anybody's out there, you see anybody I know, tell them I said hi. Peace. What's up, fellas? This is John here. I'm just going to give you an update where I'm at on my Stinger from Seaview. And I do have an upgrade for your airbrush on the siphon portion of it. See if you guys enjoy it. I've had real good luck with it, and it seems to be working, and I'll explain it to you when we get there. Alright, right now let me zoom in here, show you where I'm at on the Stinger. Might be a little grainy right now, but I'm working on it. The cockpit itself, done a little bit of detailing on the inside here. A little stainless going on, a little yellow box. I hate cameras. Got plenty of little holes drilled out for fiber optics. The no step area looks pretty sharp. And then on the back side, I'm going to have to do some more intense detailing, I hope. I hope it turns out real nice. Other than that, I took and CA'd all my wires down where I think I need them. I'll give you a view in there. Wow, I ain't zooming in very well, is it? Oh, I had a nice camera. Look at all that. That looks terrible. Let's see what we got here. Wow, that looks bad. I'm sorry. I'll do this as a test video and see what happens. Left mimics right. This here is the little light fixtures that go on the inside of the canopy. I had taken widen the back where the straw is going in so it hide the LED. Hope I can resistor it down so it ain't too bright. I was going to use the canopy glue to put a little lens on it, see if it calms it down too. Might get a nice effect on it. Alright, let me back out of here and show you my idea here. It's been working for me pretty nice. And what it is that I took and took my airbrush, my caps that go on the half ounce bottles, and I modified it a little bit. Let me show you what I got here. This has been sitting in lacquer thinner for about 3 days. And what it is the innards to a cap of a energy drink. I think it's a Monster Energy drink, and it's the blue portion that you're looking for. So I've had this sitting in here for at least 3 days. And lacquer thinner, I thought if anything, lacquer thinner will tear it up compared to thinners. And it's been taking a beating. Hasn't stretched, hasn't dried out. Comes back. And what I do is I take, you know how the inside of these spray caps get. They get something like this here. They get all tore up and fluffy on the end. That little breather hole, I guess. It's all nasty and flaky, and before you know it, it'll get in your paint. So what I did is I took that old portion, and I laid it over one of these. I trimmed it out real nice, so it'll mimic the inside of the cardboard piece that you get. Okay, and this goes in the trash. And what I did, it's supposed to go the siphon portion of your bottle, and then the big old washer that goes on the top of the cap. I reversed it. I took and I put it on the inside, and then I screwed it in. I got these all set up for putting this together. I already got some threaded tape on there. I got 2 of them going actually, and I use CA glue in the kicker. I'm going to show you how easy it's done. Now the siphon hose, or the siphon hole, I should say, for breathing, for the jar to air, I don't worry about that until the end. Then I take a nice hot needle, heat it up, and I push it through that small hole. Hopefully you can find one size of the hole. Not too small, I like to make it the same size. But things you will need is the little grinder, so you can take the, you know, when you look at them, when they drill the holes, there's some burr on the outside of the hole and on the inside of the cup. I already put the blue in there, but I did hit it. So you'll need that. I use a lighter to warm up the larger hole on the inside, because it leaves a hair fiber like, and I just heat it up and it goes away, calms down real nice. That blue sits in real nice. I mean, all I did was cut it with a pair of scissors. Worked out real good. And like I said, this is the one that's been sitting in lacquer thinner for like 3 days, and it looks real nice. And that means that I can sit. I'm going to make 2 or 3 of these up. These are for the smaller little paint jars, little square ones. I already made one of those quite some months ago, and it's been working real nice. I just recently did this one, I'd say about 2 days ago, and I've used it 2 or 3 times. What I like to do is have 2 or 3 of these, and I can set it inside this and let one soak and clean. You know how they can get. But let me poke this out real quick. Show you what I'm talking about with the CA. What I'm doing on my kicker, excuse me, got the CA, here's my kicker. Now the cap to my kicker, once I put the blue in there, the blue portion, I'll take the lid to the kicker, I'll push it against it, or even set it on top, give it a nice mush, hit it with some kicker, because you'll see the CA on the sides of this thing, and the other one turned out real nice. The only reason I put the washer on the inside, because it's actually holding that blue down even more, and there ain't nothing on the outside, and nothing's come up or out of it, you know. And as I'm spraying, I'm shaking my bottle, it come out the little hole. Other than that, you know how that goes. But here we go. I'm gonna go ahead and do this right here for you. Show you how it goes. I do about 2 or 3 drops, maybe 4. Okay, let's go 5. Right over the open hole. I'll throw my blue in here. Kick it with my cap. cap over real quick. Already see the CA from the small hole. Boom, boom. Give that a second. You know how that goes. Nice and open. Kept that. What's under there? It should be sealed. Get her and that put away. All cleaned up. You can see the CA out of that small hole. Kind of gummed up a little bit, but that's no big deal. And it's been, my other cap's been sitting in thinner, I'd say most of the day before I broke out and used it. And the CA on the outside of the small hole here is still there on the other cap. And now what I want to do next is take my screw portion, put my cap in there, or my washer, wiggle that through there, comes out the top. Things you will need will be a pair of, I wouldn't say vice grips, but a good pair of pliers, you might say. At 7/16, am I saying that correctly? 7/16 ratchet. All I do is hold that so it'll tighten up for me. Like that. Get that to move a little bit. I grab it a little bit. Don't want to hurt it too much. Give it a good twist. Good to go. I'm telling you, it's been in sitting in thinner. The other portion that's in here now been sitting in the lacquer thinner 3 or 4 days. Ain't really brittle. It's dirty, but it's alright. Boom. Good to go. It works beautiful. I'm hoping to have 2 or 3 of these made up. Sitting in. Thanks for watching. I got somebody coming in the door, and I'll be back.